the tactic here is the representative truth. That
Mhm.
is what we're calling it. This is actually a great place to introduce the tactic, the left tactic of representative truth. And you've seen it when you've seen hate crimes, so to speak, when you've seen racial slurs carved on people or on buildings or on doors, spray painted, whatever. There have been plenty of engineered representative truth in college campuses specifically. It seems to breed on college campuses. So the idea is that this concept of representative truth was picked up by Rolling Stone in their reporting, in the desire to have this story be about what it's like to deal with the campus where there might have been a rape, to explore the concept of rape culture, and they went shopping again for incidents of this. And they found a woman who was willing to build a story that they could go with, but what they did not do, and they've been criticized by this by Columbia and even further by other right-leaning bloggers, for not checking the facts in the service of not traumatizing the victim further, or not pushing too hard because they had the story they wanted and they didn't want the story to fall apart.
Yeah, there was some commentary in the CJR review that some of what Erdely's editor did was to cover up the holes in the story and edit things out that made it look obviously sketchy. He edited things out that strengthened the story and made it not as clear that Rolling Stone had not double-checked everything, left the impression that Rolling Stone had verified a few things when in fact they had not. And it's that we've been through this so many times, and there's been so much pushback on genuine crimes like this. UVA, their response, the minute that article was published, they immediately shut down the fraternity and canceled all fraternity and sorority functions.
I think with these people, we need to take a left tactic from them. We need to shame the people involved here. Any article they ever put out for the rest of their careers, everyone needs to bombard it and just say you can't trust them. Look at their track record of lying, all the editors, Rolling Stone, Salon, all these people putting out all this crap, all these people that are doing the attacks, their career as a journalist needs to be over. Never refer to them as a journalist. Refer to them maybe as a media activist or something. Anytime they try to come into any conversation, they need to be pointed out for the liars they are, and they can't be in this career and try to be a trusted journalist when they're going out doing stuff like this.
Right, it's not Rolling Stone, it's UVA Rape Hoax publisher Rolling Stone. Had an article this week, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Always always remind people of that. Because you know what? They will always bring up, if there was an article today about that Congressman Foley, it would be Congressman Foley of the toe-tapping bathroom stall. They would not just say former Congressman Foley. They would remind you of why you know this guy. We need to make sure that people understand Suzanne Erdely, the one who wrote the Rolling Stone article. Rolling Stone, the one who published the article. And always name check them like that.
Everyone involved is fired. It needs to stay that way. If they come out, publicly apologize, fire everyone involved, editor, writer, everything, then we can go back just to being okay, Rolling Stone. But until that happens, they never have any credibility again in anything.
I read the entire report, and then I read about 15 analyses of the report itself, and spent a lot of time digging into this. And one of the most amazing things that I found that I think we also need to figure out how to shame the heck out of these people. I found this at the New Republic, which everyone now is saying, since this is just the proof that they've hit the bottom as well. The article by Elizabeth Brennig was Rolling Stone's rape article failed because it used right-wing tactics to make a leftist point. Okay, really? They're going to blame
Wait, what?
right-wing tactics. Step 6, people who refuse to participate in X are criminals. And step 7, people who publicly disagree with X are criminals. Just soak that up for a second and read that through abortion or gay marriage in terms of the issues that we're having on the table right now, and see if it doesn't fit exactly the same pattern.